Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's D out of Henny man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets.
D out of Henny man, D out of Henny man. Put it on your YouTube.
Shout out to the trappers, we are back lit. It's D out of Henny man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets. Alright, so the trenches went down. I'm gonna do a recap and all that, but before I get into it, I'm gonna just say me and Eazy got into it on Quad's channel the other day. You know what I mean? I said some opinions. I guess he didn't like them. He said some things. I responded. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it don't matter if you my best friend or my worst enemy or just an associate. I have an opinion, and when I state it, I try not to do so maliciously. If somebody takes offense, I don't necessarily know what to do about that. But me personally, I ain't got no problem with Eazy, and I'm not going to bite my tongue if I'm asked a question. And it's just really as simple as that. Now we're going to move on. Shout out to Eazy and the whole Trenches event, because that right there was a win for Eazy, a win for the city, and I love to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get straight into the battles, though. The first battle was K. Walker versus Riggs. You know, K. Walker always going to put on for Philly. I think Riggs might have went in there and got a win out the situation, though. I think both of them was dope from what I saw, and I'm going to break that battle down maybe more in the future because we want to continue, and I know y'all want to know how I feel about the main event. The next battle, we had Real Deal versus Dub the Phenom. I feel like Real Deal won that battle. I guess I could say 3-0. I wasn't highly impressed by either of their first rounds. You know what I mean? I'm going to just keep that real. But in the second, I feel like Real Deal had one of the rounds of the night. He killed the whole you a chef angle. You know what I mean? And in the third, I think he just brung it home. I don't think Dub was whack. I love Dub's flow. I love Dub's energy. But he does not punch enough. You know what I mean? I just noticed he doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like them joints that is needed in today's battle rap, he not giving you. He's still giving you that old school Philly block flow. And that's cool. You know what I mean? They was in Philly. It makes sense. But it just, when you're trying to pull a win out of a battle, you know what I mean? You got to give a little bit more of those joints. You know what I mean? With that being said, I had Real Deal winning that. E-Ness versus Dot. Now, this is a very interesting battle, man, because if Dot doesn't fuck up in the second and third, we might be having a different conversation. E-Ness was E-Ness. I rock with Ness. I love his energy. He always hype. He always performing with his moves. He had a little bit more layered punches in this battle as well. But Dot was definitely not gone. You feel me? He came to Philly to show that he not scared of nobody. He was telling people he's going to fight the crowd, all that. You know what I mean? And his raps was there. His second round, to me, would have been round of the battle if he didn't clearly choke or stumble or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? That's a loss of a round right there. And E-Ness round was good enough to give him that round if you going to slip or choke or anything. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes somebody might slip or choke and the round still be better than the opponent's round. That wasn't the case. E-Ness had a better round, especially due to the slip or the choke. I feel like it might be the same way in the third. I think I gave Dot the first, though. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. I think I gave Dot the first, you know what I mean? But it was a good battle. I love the energy. And we going to just get this out the way. Philly, I love y'all. But stop with the we don't gas Philly artists. We only gas bars. No. Y'all go into the event hoping that Philly artists do well so that you can gas them. If a Philly rapper doesn't do well, y'all hate it because they misrepresenting y'all city. So yeah, y'all gonna show the other rapper love. Y'all don't be hating on the other rapper. But it's certain instances in this whole event where a person could just say like 5 words and get crazy reactions. No punching, get crazy reactions. That's a Philly thing. Y'all wouldn't do that for a Maryland nigga or a Cali nigga or this, that, or the other. Y'all not gonna give them crazy, unnecessary reactions to out-of-towners. And there's nothing wrong with that. But y'all gotta accept that. You can't keep lying to us like we don't see it. You know what I mean? But shout out to Dot because he went in there very, very fearless with his approach. I got Ness winning that battle 2-1. Somebody could call it a 3-0. All the rounds could have been debated. Dot, you messed up the money because you choked. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Cleanliness is next to godliness. Do better next time. You know what I mean? Now let's get into this Reed versus Eazy joint. Now I'm going to be back and forth because I got to look at my notes and then I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, snap. I can actually record while I'm reading. This is dope. Okay, so the first read had a great opening, about 16 and straight. I am Philly. I've been here. I did this. You can't say that. I feel like that was a very effective approach to open up the battle. He says, my life was on camera. You was watching. First DVD, Meek dissed me, block captain. You know what I'm saying? He had to push his shit back like Eazy with the hat off. He had the free to wave bar. His round ended. It felt kind of short. I'm sure it was 2 minutes. But who really go 2 minutes if you got 2 minute rounds, especially if you the main event? So it definitely felt short. Eazy comes in the situation. He says his opening bar kind of slow. I didn't really understand the first haymaker. He said I put green on bread like it was molded, but Philly went crazy. So I thought it was a Philly thing. I saw somebody on Twitter say maybe he was referring to read dollars as bread because dollars and bread are the same thing. If that's the case, I wasn't really feeling that. But after that, he addresses URL, and that's where the round kind of starts for me. Can't send a cease and desist to my own shit. I feel like it's solid punches back to back. No real personal stuff or haymakers, just good battle rapping. You know what I mean? Till he gets to the MoneyGram pickup dollars. Then he has the turn the cola and watch parties. He has the $4 3-point in the bag like a Dorito chip ego trip jump. Now she your bottom bitch. I think that when he hit the bottom bitch joint, that's why I edged it. Like I said, Reed had a short first. It was effective, but it was short. And Eazy came in battling. You know what I mean? He addressed the URL thing. We all wanted that. And then he was battle rapping and he was punching. And it just... You know what I mean? By the time he got to the bottom, bitch, Jonah was like, all right, he got this round, man. Even though I love what Reed did, it just felt like it was a little bit short. You know what I mean? Then Eazy still was working. He had the every hotel's a suite because it comes with a kitchen. I feel like Eazy round seemed twice as long, but I got him winning the first fairly clear. It was just too much, point blank, period. But I like Reed's round and I like the angles. You know what I mean? The directness. That's usually what we know Eazy for. So in the first, Reed was more direct than Eazy. You know what I mean? In the second, now Reed got the I'm the one that made YouTube mad, and he got the you was in the window watching. He got the how you undefeated when you lost your mind. Why nobody else from Gutter City? You know what I mean? He says you got your teeth fixed. This a new chopper too. I think that was like my favorite line at that moment. You know what I mean? By that moment. I didn't really love the Remy bar, and he started to seem gassed around that exact moment. And then you hear him mention, I'm trying not to go hoarse. So that kind of explains his lack of energy and all that. I think it's a little bit of filler and some light punches, but it's a nice flow, though. And then he sneaks into writing his will bar, very fire. The Fresh Prince writing his will. Unfortunately, he ended the round right after that. So it was another short round, even though it wasn't as short as the first. Eazy goes in. Oh, Eazy is talking to Reed in the beginning. He's talking crazy. He's talking about Philly being very direct. Then he drops the insurance general bar. That was definitely a haymaker. He got good drug talk in this joint. Good drug talk, charge and don't charge because the plug got a shortage. What if I gave you back in the ARP because you moving sloppy? And then he had the illiterate not read jump. He had a few choppy moments this round. Not chokes, just momentum blockers. Then he brung up the in the car joint and he did the bullshit. He took another shot at K Walker. You the reason why John think he can talk to Philly niggas like that. I love that right there. Eazy is attacking this round, man. I don't want to hear y'all pass me the crown. I took it. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, I love that. Now, those are the types of things that aren't necessarily punchline type bars, but they super effective, super relevant, super attacking, super battle rap right there. I feel like it was a solid round from both, but Eazy just had a little bit more on this one. It's the passion for me that he's rapping with it. I mean, Reed isn't really rapping with passion. He's kind of rapping, kind of low tone, raspy, trying not to lose his voice. His voice naturally got a certain growl to it, but outside of that, his energy is just low in this joint right now. You know what I mean? Reed in the third, he opens with real talk. I love it. You know what I mean? I know niggas that blame me because they ain't make it. That's my favorite line of the battle, guaranteed. Like, that's a trap law right there. I know niggas that blame me because they ain't make it, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? He says, just that Philly flow, fuck AMG mode. It would have been a lot better if he would have put the energy into it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people say AMG mode started in Philly. Dickhead, I'm the reason why you talk like that. You and Chess open for me. You joined gun titles, made me madder than Ness joining Dot Mob. Tay don't rock with you. Okay, yeah, he was cooking this round. General, I fought the war and I spin with the troops. Fiends doing the robot. He did a lot, man, but then he mentions his voice again after that, say he's trying to save his voice. I like the Eazy like Sunday morning closer once again, and I hate to keep bringing this up, but his energy, if he could have really sold that bar, that's the main problem about this joint right here. This could be a debatable battle if Reed was able to put the energy into it. You know what I mean? I feel like it could be a debatable battle. I see some people debating it. I got Eazy up 2-0, clear right now. And the main factor is the energy. Both of these guys are rapping, attacking, barring, everything. They got the drug talk, everything. You know what I mean? That's the main difference right there right now. And then Eazy in the third opens with, "It's an honor to replace you." I thought that was funny. He said, "Instead of saying I'm not from Philly, say thank you. I like that. The aunt hit you from a distant cousin." I'm going to keep it real. I didn't even know Eazy knew how to like write bars like that. Like that was Burnett. That was rum nitty right there. You know what I mean? So shout out to that. "You show too many guns on the gram to have a felony." Another example of a line that's not necessarily a punchline, but it's like, oh snap, that's fire. Even Reed said facts. He had a few punches and some street talk. Nothing really heavy until Alexa be talking too. You know what I mean? Like that's a line that's like so right there. But everybody who got like the Alexa or the Google joint at their house, it's like, oh, that motherfucker don't be talking. You know what I mean? So I like that joint. And the closer let us know that the Geechee battle was on the way. I gave Reed the third, man. I just feel like Reed really brung it home in the third as far as everything but energy. It's not like he was like up there asleep. He had an attack to him and he was really trying to execute, but his voice was obviously bothering him. But his actual substance in the third for me was a little bit better. I think Eazy was just trying to put a bow on what he had already done. You know what I mean? He had already addressed everything. He addressed Philly. He addressed URL. He addressed Reed. He addressed being next up, all that. You know what I mean? So I feel like his third, he was just trying to put a bow on it. Whereas maybe Reed even wrote up to where he wanted to make sure he wasn't getting killed by the third. Like, okay, I know they got me as the underdog. I want to make sure that I can last through the whole fight. And I feel like that's how he may have edged the third round. You know what I mean? So I got this battle being 2-1. Eazy the block captain with Reed taking the third. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it though, man. I know it was a dope battle. Philly said it was a classic. I think it was a Philly classic. I think the whole event was a Philly classic. The way they had the freestyles all throughout. I love the energy in the building, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of room I love to rap in out there in Philly. I think they did this joint right, especially with what they had to work with. You know what I mean? It had that look, that dark look, that round table, everybody in the room hungry. You know what I mean? Everybody standing around looked like they could rap it, give you like a quick 16 bars. Like it was one of them type of rooms. I definitely love the event. I'm gonna be rewatching the battles. I want to see Reed versus Eazy hit 1 million. I think that would be historical. And I don't really do the face blogs no more. I really hate talking to a phone. It's weird. I hate talking to, like, I need interaction for real. But I wanted to do this and get this out to the people, man. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets.
Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's D out of Henny Man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets. D out of Henny Man, D out of Henny Man, put it on your